Grades is not everything. Grades is not everything. Grades is not everything.
Hi, I'm here at outside the Park Avenue, Changi, and today I'm very privileged to be with me somebody that I know of a very long time, and he has I say he's a successful guy right now, but he's been traveling all around. But today I managed to grab him, and let me introduce him. This is him. Yes, this is Farid MN. He's actually the executive chairman of the Micro Group, and currently he's based in Jakarta, and he's been traveling all around, and today he's in Singapore. I need to grab him to get some insights. And of course I've known Farid for many years, more than 10 years. He started out, he was working somewhere else, I know him, and then what inspired me, he quit his job and then he jumped ship into doing entrepreneurship. He was in Malaysia for a while, and now he's in Indonesia, more than 10 years of experience in entrepreneurship. But today, what we're going to talk about is nothing about business, nothing about entrepreneurship. Let's talk about something most of us can relate to, about life, about kids. Yes, Farid. Yes, Farid. Yeah. It's been a while since I saw you. Yeah, let's talk about life. All right. Yeah, I understand that you have kids. You have a young, 15-year-old kid. All right, and probably the viewers want to know, as an entrepreneur, how you manage him. You know, and maybe for start, just share with us. What was your experience first time getting this little boy? Let's share a little bit about that. Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Hazriq. Well, I guess having a child in the beginning as a young father, I guess it's definitely as every other fathers. You know, you're very happy, very excited. You know, you have someone that you can play with. You know, someone that you can communicate with. You know, but of course, as a baby, you know, you're talking to the kid more than the kid talk to you, right? Challenge for me as an entrepreneur is I travel a lot. Most of my time I'm not in Singapore. You know, there's a lot of emotional sacrifice. From boy, from my son. His name is Isan.
Isan.
When he's younger, you know, when he's primary school and now he's already in secondary school, the way we manage the child is very different. Number one, of course, I would tell him that grades is not everything.
Okay.
What is important is his outlook in life. But of course, at that young age, he will not understand. So I would tell him, look, what is important other than the grades is you must always mix around with people who read books. Because if you tell him other things, other theories, he may not understand. So of course, at that age, you tell him that. Number two, of course, you know, you try to reason him. You know, explain to him, be honest with him. And whenever he makes mistakes, so I always tell him, hey, you know, it's okay. You know, you make mistakes. You know, we always learn from the mistakes. You know, so I always tell him that, you know, how I failed very badly in school. Even when during his school days, primary school days, some of his grades wasn't that good, kind of thing. So I tell him it's okay. You know, what is more important is your how you overcome failures. I think that's important. Yeah.
Okay.
As a father, you know, we always do not want to judge a child. You know, someone when he's such a young child, you know, always want to try new things, kind of thing. So you always encourage him to try new things or makes mistakes, because entrepreneur myself, you know, always make mistakes. So I guess he's seen me as a role model, probably. You know, I think critical being a father, you always have to be a role model to the child. You know, I think communication is key. You know, and always tell the truth, always tell the facts to him. You know, even maybe he don't understand, but you'll be surprised that these kids sometimes they will think, they will analyze. As he gets older, Hazriq, you can no longer tell him yes, no, right, wrong, kind of thing. You know, you must be his friend. Yeah, you must be his friend. You must always, again, being factual. You know, when he did something wrong, you tell him again, it is okay. You know, you make something wrong, but you always close to him. Sometimes I ask him, you know, of course, my wife wouldn't like it. You know, we said, hey, how's your girlfriend? You know, where's your girlfriend? You know, so of course, then he feels that, hey, you know, his dad is actually understand him, right? So of course, then he starts to open up himself. Yeah, he starts to open up himself. He say, no lah, I don't have girlfriend lah, you know, that kind of thing. You know, so I know I'm no longer with her, that kind of thing. So
really? Okay.
You be friend with him.
So it's an open communication.
It's an open communication. I think that's very important.
Tell me about the hard love.
The hard love part. You know, I mean, if he did something wrong, very serious. So sometimes you have to enforce your authority as a father, you know, just to reinforce that that's wrong, that's very serious. You just have to use your voice, you tone up your voice, you know, you look at him in the face and say this is wrong, this is not right, you know. And you must reason him why, you know. But of course there are times when he wanted to do something which I feel that he should not do, so I will have to sit down with him and tell him I appreciate that he has always been a very good boy. I mean, you tell him good things about him, you appreciate his behavior, you know, you recognize that he's being a good boy, so he feels good. Then subsequently you just have to tell him, look, this is I don't like you to do this, you know, for this reason. And you just tell him that I appreciate, I'll be very thankful that you don't do it. So he will appreciate such moments. So I guess it's all about communication. What I always tell him is attitude is number one. You know, you must have the right attitude. See, I mean, even if you have good grades but you have an attitude that is very bad, you don't build your own character, you know, that will get you nowhere. You know? So I guess that is critical in the development of a child. Somehow he's the only child, right? So we have to guide him, you know, tell him where do you want to go, kind of thing. But again, whatever he wants to be, it has to be his decision, where we have to respect. The only thing we as a father, probably we just have to give a guideline. Being a father, I guess the child, especially boys, they always look at the father as the role model. So they looked up at the father, you know. Why I said so? Because, like, for example, myself, you know, I'm a businessman, I'm doing entrepreneurship. My son occasionally start to trade and sell goods, you know, trading. And make some money out of it. So again, his motivation was when he sees his dad doing business. The father's attitude, the father's behavior, how do the fathers communicate? It's very important. So he see that as a role model. So you see, you imagine if the father is very abusive, violent, that kind of thing, you will end up having an abusive son. You see, because the child will see that, oh, it is alright to be very abusive. You see, but if the father is behaving very professionally, honest, you know, you do the right thing, the child will definitely emulate, right? So I guess, being a father, I guess it is a role model. It is not only the quantity of time that you should have with him, but what is more important is, yes, I have a very limited time with him, but it's a quality. And how do you convey that message effectively? I think as a father, I think what is more important, I told him, you know, I always emphasize to him, number one is, of course, you must mix around with the right company, the right people, you know, because that will determine whether you're going to be successful in life, whether you're going to do the right thing. That's number one. Number two, yes, it's important to study hard, you know, be smart, but grades is not everything. But what's important is your development of your own life skill, you know, street smart. Then number three, of course, you always have to be very honest. You must have built your integrity. I guess that's critical in life. And of course, you must be humble. I think that's important. Even when you are privileged child, but you must always know there's someone who is actually need help. You know, so you should always try to help. In one way or another. So I guess being a father, I guess you need to show that example, to build in all this, because the child is watching you.
Wow, this is a wonderful sharing by Farid. 15 years of fatherhood, right? 15 years of fatherhood, all comprised in just a few minutes of interview, and so many information that he have shared. I think I sum up into these 3 words, which says attitude builds character. I thought this is a wonderful information by Farid. Well, Farid, thank you very much for your time. So if you need to know more about Farid, just follow this website address, and if more inquiries, just also go to this address and can contact any of us. Alright, thank you and have a wonderful day, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.